Hello! Should be live, hopefully. This is a thing I haven't done in more than a little while, streaming, but yeah, Fallout London team dropped a bit of a surprise on us. I wasn't expecting this until much later in the year after the announcement that they were going to have to delay it because of the what was it they called it? The high definition update or the next gen update, something like that. Basically the update that Bethesda dropped on Fallout 4, which didn't actually fix some of the very long-standing bugs, but did break basically most of the mods. So, you know, that was good, Bethesda, thank you. But, you know, it is what it is. The version I have got is, let's see if I can actually bring up the, I don't remember what button to press. Oh, there we go. The version I've got is the GOG version, and it is possible to run it on the Steam version, but it requires a bit more faff. So yeah, I couldn't even look at the website yesterday. Their website was just basically overloaded and unloadable. So yeah, I just did it through GOG instead, which is a pretty straightforward process. I have read one or two things about people having stability issues, but it's not clear which version they are using. So yeah. Anyway, let's hit start a new game. It's been ages since I've done anything Fallout 4 in terms of content for the channel. I've done a couple of things in the past. I think the most recent one was it Fourville mod, and then previously to that I did a couple of videos on Sim Settlements. Sim Settlements 1, it's been long enough now that we have Sim Settlements 2, which is sort of a complete overhaul to the concept. And I have played Sim Settlements 2, but to be honest, I kind of prefer the more freeform way of doing it in Sim Settlements 1. But it is nice that they kind of... I mean, they sort of took a tutorial and spun it into a whole little campaign for you to go through for Sim Settlements 2, which is fine. But, yeah, I just preferred the previous way of doing it. I do hope you choose this. I don't think the Institute is in this, Redman, but I could be wrong. Hello, by the way.
When tribes beat each other
also, I hope
the will to power.
Oh, I've just realised the subtitles aren't on.
When the great fires of humanity's ambition
Right, what I will do is I will quit back to the main menu. Let's try that again. Settings, gameplay. So I couldn't actually hear that. I've got the... I hope the sound is alright. I hope it's not too quiet. Where will it be? Display? Oh, no, subtitles are on. I guess they're just not on for the... I don't know. I'm going to have to just... Yeah, yep, Fallout London. There's no separate thing for Fallout London. I'm just going to have to turn it up so I can hear it and then turn it down again afterwards, and hopefully this isn't completely drowning me out. So apologies at home, there are no subtitles for this bit apparently. Yeah, there are one or two other big Fallout mods going on. I don't know if any are quite as... Like, this is probably the most ambitious one by far that's been done for the Fallout franchise. Although there's been some other good ones, but yeah, there's been some fairly chunky ones for Fallout 3 as well, including the very infamous Fallout: The Frontier. But yeah, what was the one I'm thinking of? The
War.
Elder Scrolls series seems to attract more of those kind of modders. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
Tribes beat each other to death over necessities. The will to power has been the driving force of mankind. When the great fires of humanity's ambition ravaged the earth, it was not our doing. For the bloodiest chapter of human history had only begun. Britain was not spared the hellfire. And London, a monument to mankind's ambition, was returned to the state of nature. Those who emerged from the ashes did so from a network of underground bunkers known as Pindar stations. And so it was that the embers of civilization would ignite once again. Over a century later, through the military might of the Tommies, an aristocratic parliament continues to give orders. But few are still listening. In the Tower Hamlets, the fifth column rises. Training drums beat and uniforms march, all in the name of their dear leader, Eve Varney. Across the Thames, in the pastures of Richmond, a great army gathers strength.
Yeah, outside of America, there isn't a lot
of days past.
Concrete information
once more
is there in the Fallout universe.
For there are whispers of angels beneath this hallowed land, a curtain of illusion and intrigue, a puppeteer behind the scene. Only one thing is certain. Those who take the road to Westminster will be forever changed. Because in mankind's pursuit of power, there is no price too high, no life too valuable, and no ideal too sacred. Because war never changes.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Stand clear of the doors, please.
Right, there we go. So, yeah, there's sort of vague information outside the Americas, but not a lot is known.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Okay, so we have what looks like the completely standard face selection screen. There is a sort of like for Skyrim, how you can just start wherever. You can have alternate starts. There is an alternate start mod for Fallout 4 as well, and it basically starts with this, and then you have a whole thing of, oh, you awaken from a weird dream, and at that point you can select your custom start. So it's not quite challenging. Anyway, should we just go with a default face? I don't know if there's going to be some new elements here. Where are we? I don't know, what do I like? Or do we want a female protagonist? Yeah, the Amazon series was great. Yeah. Honestly. Let's go for the sort of almost but not quite Idris Elba looking fella. Can we... Oh, we want the moustache. How do I want to select his tash? I don't think they've gone with any kind of... I think we're back in the classic unvoiced protagonist, but they've done... like, there's just full voice acting in this mod. It's going to be a little bit variable in quality, I expect, because we are talking I can't figure out how to select Justice. I just want his mustache. No, I've forgotten how fiddly this was. Hair, right. I can at least see if there's some new hairstyles or something. Although, I'm not sure if I'm seeing any that are recognisably new. Yeah, let's just go with dapper. Eyebrows. I don't know. Anyway. Let's just say done. We're not going to spend too long looking at the character anyway. And then, oh, fade to black. Okay. Just ignore that. Ignore that. Okay, right. The button says play. Can we play? Yeah, that was a very polite bot. Oh, this looks promising. Yes, here we go. It's working! Right. Fortunately, all that took was time. It could have been a lot worse. To tweak the audio settings down a bit. Right, new character. Mods are currently loaded. Oh, that just... Okay, that's just a default Steam message. Right, here we go. After only... Jesus Christ, has it been an hour? Okay. It's... Okay. Yeah, no, it's just... I mean, it is technically a mod. It's not counted as a standalone thing. But it would be nice if Twitch gave it its own category anyway.
War.
Right, we saw this before, we can skip this. It's basically the whole war never changes, but with a Cockney accent in it. Oh, this is different. Okay. I wonder if it had not properly installed last time, because last time we got the default bathroom start. Don't know what was going on there. Weird.
Subject has been performing adequately. The spike.
This is definitely different.
Nothing unusual.
Hopefully this means it's performing correctly this time.
Smite will be pleased.
How are they in appearance?
Uncertain. Perhaps we should take a closer examination.
Are sound levels good, by the way? Okay. This is at least some of the same faces. So we had that face. Sure, let's go with that. Can we select his tash now? No, that's the whole mouth. How do I select facial hair? Is there a... There's going to be a magic spot somewhere where if you mouse over it, you get facial hair. Face lower? No? I wonder if I want to give him massive sideburns. Can I do that? Okay, sound is good so far. Is it in neck? Jowls, cheeks. I honestly don't know where facial hair is. They've got hair as a separate thing that you can pick, which I think what one did I pick last time? think some of these might be new, just based on the names, like Colonial and Beatnik, Garage Band. So we go with Bedraggled. It is the post-apocalypse. It is going to be a bit weird playing this without some of the usual mods, like the high-res stuff, but I don't know. We'll make do. Is it in extras somewhere, perhaps? Markings? Blemishes? No. Face. I can have a lucky clover. I don't. It's a far cry from what you get in. It's a far cry from what you get in Cyberpunk. Let's just stick it squarely in the middle. Man, I really want a different mustache. Wait, is it type? Is it type that I want? No? So we can have sculpt, we can have type. Ah, right, facial hair. Finally, facial hair. Bingo. There is a lot of different types of facial hair. I am on board with this. Okay. I can go with a full big beard. A lot of these are sort of just fairly close variations on each other, it looks like. Man, on the facial hair alone, this is, you know, if you were just grading it on facial hair, this would be already a 10 out of 10 just based on how many options it gives you. Hollywood Dead Patch Shenandoah Abe. Okay. So many variations. I'm kind of hoping there's a big twirly moustache in here. Okay, that's not too bad, but without the chin hair. You've got a big... what would you even call that? A big soup strainer. Poetry burns, okay. Oh, right, Hollywood Dead Man. That's a big sort of twirly villain moustache. We'll see if there's something like that, but maybe like a little bit finer. I could go for that. And if not, we'll take the Hollywood Dead Man. Swashbuckler? That's not terrible. Commonwealthy. Oh, Dead Man's Hand. Okay, okay. Something a bit Klingon about that, to be honest. Fans of classic Trek will know what I mean. Hello, Samuel. Oh, do you want on my lap? Okay. Hello, Sam. Meow. Yes, yes. Okay, Your Majesty. Obviously, I will acquiesce to your demands. No, that's my water. No, Sam. No. That's not water for sticking Sam's face in. That's my water. Thank you. Right, looks like we're going for the, what was it, the dead man's... no, that was the Klingon one. It was a bit further up. Oh, I'm getting distracted petting a cat now. Have I gone past it? Samuel, you're lovely, but I can't see through a cat. I think I might have gone past it. There's so many, and it's the classic, you know, scroll down a long, huge list style of doing things that you get in Bethesda games. Because sensible UIs, those are for suckers. Right, it was that one. We're going with that one then. That'll do. The big twirly moustache. So it's basically a stock face, slightly different hair, and a big twirly moustache. What more do you need in life?
A rapid progress is being made, and with zero anomaly.
Of course. Now, what about their physical and mental development?
Okay, so now we have our special stats. Question is, will this operate the same way that it does in base Fallout? We might just go for... I might go for luck. Luck can be quite a powerful build in Fallout 4. But also you get some useful stuff out of intelligence. So maybe I should go for intelligence over luck. Let's put a couple of points in agility. A couple of points in charisma. Endurance. Set that to 5. Yeah, I'm using endurance as my kind of dump stat. There. This is a bit of a mixed bag. I've not quite gone all in on intelligence, but yeah. I don't know what the perk tree is going to look like. So, this might be a complete dog's breakfast. And as for the character name, well, there we go. They shall be known as Fluffy Sam. Ooh, traits. Okay. This is a bit more New Vegas-y. Interesting. So 10% movement speed. 50. Okay, so all of these come with like, or not maybe all of them, but you know, positives and negatives. Plus 1 to perception with glasses. I could take that, but then we have to find a pair of glasses. Plus 1 to each special, but suffer minus 15% experience gained. Okay, so your level's slower. I don't know if that's going to be worth it, to be honest. It sort of sounds attractive on the face of it, but yeah. Heavy-handed. Melee and unarmed attacks do 20% more damage, but power attacks are meaningless. Okay. On the other hand, you then never have to worry about running out of stamina with power attacks, so that actually might kind of be nice. Hoarder, plus 75%. Oh, but movement drops to completely immobile when over encumbered. Okay. Action points 50% faster, but take more weapon damage. Night Owl. Some bonuses during the night and the opposite during the day. Numbskull. Gain plus 1 strength, endurance, and luck, but your intelligence may never exceed 3. This doesn't fit with being named after Samuel. This refers to player drinks alcohol, uses chems. So you can only use healing chems. Okay, that's probably a significant restriction. Often find yourself waking up in strange places. Okay, that feels like the wild card option. Let's take Puritan, plus 1 strength and endurance. And do we want to take another trait? Maybe go with 4 eyes. Get a bonus perception when wearing glasses, but we'll have 1 less when we're not wearing glasses. So let's take that. And I do myself wear glasses, so that actually feels kind of like, okay.
Gentlemen, I trust everything is going well.
Tremendously so. In fact, it may be our best.
That's a mysterious figure.
Good. The subject looks ready for conditioning. Within a week or so...
Yeah, this is literally just character creation, Shiva.
Thank you, sir. I'll set phase 1 on...
So I need to...
See that it's done.
I need to invert the y-axis. Well, we don't know. This is a very mysterious start. It's...
Seems to be rousing a bit.
Actually reminding me a bit of...
Let's put them back under.
Oh, the Oblivion one. Outer Worlds. You start off being revived with no prior knowledge of who you are. Okay. They're under attack. And we're loading. Let's hope this doesn't do what it did last time. Did we kind of get knocked out in the tube? I guess we did. Right, first things first, settings. Controls. Gameplay. Invert y-axis, because I'm that kind of freak. Right, I mean, it looks broken. Oh, okay. Took me a moment to remember what the controls were there, but... Is this gonna... Oh. Alrighty. So, yes. We're at least not a FEV mutant. Mysterious Scientist 2. Let's just take everything, because why not? Oh, we don't have inventory yet, do we? No, so there's no way to actually... We're just wandering around in our undies. Or could be completely in the nude. Right, stim pack, painkillers. I don't want to load up on junk just now. Are they fingers? Yes, fingers and an ear. So a lot of these are very familiar looking assets. I mean, they will have used base Fallout assets where they can. Well, they have made a lot of new assets for this. Oh, there's another dead scientist. I mean, do we need that many of the same thing? I don't know. Maybe some of it's worth a fair bit of money. Maybe I just like stripping corpses, who knows? Maybe that's part of my character. Maybe this is me role-playing. Can we... So they burst in from here. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, but we can't go up the ladder because we haven't yet unlocked the knowledge of how to climb ladders. Handcuffs will just be steel. Oh, well, duct tape. We'll take the duct tape. You always take duct tape. This is Fallout. Hello? Ooh. 9mm rounds. Definitely take those. This is me playing with a controller, by the way. For some reason, Fallout 4 is one of those games that's always been more comfortable with a controller for me. Oh, 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 don't go on fire. That's fire. Apparently, even though it doesn't look like that bit there I was on fire, but apparently it was on fire. So that's good. That's half my health gone already. Excellent. That looks very much like a Freemason symbol, which I'm sure is entirely deliberate. Which button is it to... Oh, there we go. I'm not quite in my undies. I've got like this sort of suit on. More stuff. Wait, I can just shove that whole thing in my pocket. Okay. That's definitely a new asset. There also might well be things that are existing assets, but they've just been retextured. But there's just such a hell of a lot of work that's got into this that you can almost hardly comprehend. T-shirt and nice! Okay. So this is a little, I think this is all the people that like supported the project. I remember reading about this. So, yeah, if you supported to a certain level or donated, your name is on this terminal. So that's kind of neat. On the other hand, immersion! Oh no, I'm taken out of the world. Well, that's it. I can't enjoy this anymore. Vacuum tubes. I think they have like copper wire or something. I don't know. We'll take those. How do I get out of this room? That's a good question. The animation looked odd. Yeah, some of the stuff will be, I guess, changed from default Fallout 4. So you meant the tonal animation. So yeah, that does take you in quite close, doesn't it? There have been games with a set... Ooh, okay, those aren't the best resolution textures. I think this is base Fallout textures. This maybe it'll be better if I installed the Fallout high-res texture pack as well, which I don't think I did for reasons of time. Is there like a big button somewhere I can press, or is that room just purely so you can go look at the terminal? Well, we already established trying to go through there is just going to get me fried, but you'd think there'd be a wall, a door somewhere. High-res pack instantly crashes. Okay, so don't use the high-res pack. What are we looking for then? Okay, that's not like a vent I can get through. Well, I guess I'm dumb because we're like 5 minutes in and I'm already not sure what to do. But there is, yeah, there was a game a couple of years ago it came out and it's gone now because they had literally a set number of player lives. Oh. Yeah, okay, even going that far takes all the health. So going through there, not an option. Oh, okay, quick save. Quick save often. Yeah, okay, I've quick saved. Nope. Okay. honestly can't remember what it was called, but yeah, they literally that it was like a, I can't remember if it was a battle royale game or it was something, but they go to the fire's left. Okay. No. Yeah, but essentially the whole gimmick of the game was, you know, we will delete it after a certain number of players have died a certain number of times. Go to the fire's... Oh, well, now you tell me the right rather than the left. No, the other left. Right, is there something over here? Oh, it's just... Okay, it's dark enough. I did not see this door. I am a dummy. Right, we're actually going to reload the quick save, because the quick save I had slightly more health. So yes, the answer was, in fact, I am a dummy. There was a door there, but it was just kind of hard to see. All the smoke effects. It shouldn't be that dark. I wonder if there's something in the settings. Honestly don't know. No, I'm not seeing anything here for... Dunno. It is kind of dark where it... in the dark places. Okay. Some kind of creatures. Good old bobby pins. Oh! Okay, we've got this kind of Amstrad / BBC Micro looking thing here. That's excellent. Turing Computing Limited. Nice. I have redacted and corrupted your file. Okay. Mission statements, okay. Rad shrews. I would have preferred working with rad rats, but it seems they were chased off by their counterparts. Interesting. Testing on the rad shrews is going well. Multiple have died, but the remaining ones are stronger than ever. Especially proud of the one we call Big Dave. I think Jingles would approve. Interesting. So they were experimenting a bunch on these. Right. The rad shrew, a small carnivorous animal, seems to have mutated from its much smaller counterpart of the common shrew. Unlike the common shrew, which is insectivorous, its evolution along the food chain now permits it to hunt much larger prey. Okay, so basically these are going to be, I'm guessing, somewhat equivalent to like the rad roaches, mole rats, things that just attack you while you're out and about. Oh. Well, we did indeed. Oh, they're all still unsurprisingly alive. Do they have any meat, or is it just hide and teeth? Of course. Oh, no vats. Anyone that's played Fallout 4 knows that you kind of get vats even before you have the Pit Boy at the very start of the game. Can we drink from the... No, okay. Which has always been a bit weird. Okay, a bunch of shaking going on there. I'm sure that's absolutely fine. Camera... Microscopes. I have no idea how much carry weight I have at the moment. Yeah, considering this is like the launch, and it's such a large and complex mod, I'm kind of not surprised it's... Oh, hello, Pip-Boy. Kind of not surprised that there are going to be some issues. Okay. So we have terminal and... So this is the exact bog standard... okay. Sheer dumb luck. Patrol up in Newham has discovered a stockpile of American weaponry hidden away on a military cargo plane at London City Airport. Flight log suggests it was grounded after the United States annexation of Canada and held in containment until the bombs fell. I wonder if that means we're going to get some American power armor turning up at some point. So this is talking about the Pip-Boy. I'll see if I can reverse engineer it. So this is why we're going to have our own homegrown Pip-Boy, presumably. I have come... I love stuff like this where they throw little bits of shit. The entire gamma radio thing is basically like little riffs and references and stuff to the Fallout games. So this is exactly that same sort of thing, just throwing that little bit of shade. So I've come to the correct conclusion that a wrist-mounted device would be impractical for use within my organisation. Whether it be the scientists or the troopers, they must have immaculate accuracy. A hunk of metal strapped to their wrists would hinder that. So we're going for a more old-style... like the original Pip-Boy was like a held pad thing from the first two Fallout games. And I think there's mods that let you have the old-style Pip-Boy for the newer Fallout games. I think this is a reference to VATS. Our troopers, of course, can already outperform this technology, but I might as well include it, so we actually will get VATS, it looks like. It'll be interesting if that was a choice they made of, oh yeah, you don't get to have VATS in this mod, but no, it looks like we're going to get VATS. Looks like I'm nearing completion of this project. The Attaboy has finally been born. The Angel Technical Task Assistant. Okay. So we're basically going to get a prototype, reverse-engineered post-war Pip-Boy. It looks like a little... sort of in between a transistor radio and a tiny portable television. It's literally got a cassette player in the back. Nice. No, we didn't have fancy holotapes. We just used bog standard cassettes. Right. So yeah, perception -1. Inventory, weapons none. Test subject suits. So I actually have 5 damage resist and 10 rad resist. PSP, yeah, that's one way to look at it. I wonder if those count as glasses? Yes, they do. So the welding goggles actually boost my perception, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. So we've got the lab coat, which has got some energy resist, but not much else. You would think a lab coat would maybe give you an int boost, but I don't think it does. Gloves, surgical mask, t-shirt and slacks. That's going to be the GOG shirt. Which you'd think would give you some kind of massive charisma boost, but they're not going to be that cheesy. Oop. Right, we've got 1 stim pack, which we're going to use. Painkillers, which give damage resist. Bobby pins. Okay, we have 240 carry weight, which is not bad. 4 rounds of ammo. Well, obviously, that's how it works. So, quests. Oh, map. Like I said, the map is like Commonwealth plus Far Harbor sized. I was actually watching some of the development videos where they talk about how they had teams working on the specific districts, and they were trying to, they were very consciously trying to, I guess based on the real life character of the different London districts. Utility belt, okay. Like make things sort of adhere to London IRL. So there probably will be some like London specific stuff. Of course, I for one can't wait for the sequel for them to be working on Fallout Glasgow. Okay, so this is a Salvaged Pit boy, which I don't know if we can do anything with, or it's just like a... okay, just a thing for you to look at and interact with a little bit. Okay, I don't think there's anything we do there. Open the map, check bottom right corner. For a surprise. What am I looking for? Is there some sort of... Should I be looking at some shape of the roads? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Commonwealth. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that is a very minor oversight. I mean, it could have been... that looks vaguely familiar. Isn't that one of the vault opening mechanisms? I think it is. They could have... One of the things they could have done with the factions is maybe harken back to the English Civil War and... I know there's a kind of faction of nobility in the game. Maybe you could have had a rival faction based on the Roundheads. Okay. Blowing into the cartridge. Very old school gamer. This is us coming out the other side of that big fire. More shaking. I'm sure it's fine. Well, we know now that we've got plenty of carry space, so we might be able to sell this stuff for a few caps, question mark? I bet it's not caps, I bet it's something else. Right, bunch of scientists. Apparently they didn't really have any guards. Oh.
You got it, boss. Uh-huh. Yeah. No power. I can be routed from the main network. But... What the fuck's that on the camera? Right outside, look. It made one of the floors.
Did they act... Oh, yeah, they've actually included a camera.
They'll have to find the wrong way.
That's a proper... Oh. Pick up the torch. Oh, okay. Wait, I have to pick up a torch even though we have the default Pip-Boy torch button. Okay. So we have a torch even before we pick up the torch. It's fine. Like I said, in base Fallout 4, you get to have VATs before you've ever picked up the Pip-Boy. Right, oh, a chem station. Egg timer, that's a new thing. Alright, let's see what drugs there are. Calmex, Clariroid. Okay. Clarity. Various variations of clarity. Hero. Oh, we have different formulations for things. Okay. Hypo. Hypo Hero. Hyperoid. Bearing in mind, you know, with the things I've chosen, I can't use any of these without taking a reduction to my special stats. Morph X, that's damage resistance and poison resistance. AP and AP regen. Plus damage and crit chance. Melee damage. So some of these are just different formulations of the same thing. Okay. Fireworks. Some of these are fairly standard. Baseball grenade seems a bit out of place. Is that the standard frag grenade model? Probably. Rad grenade. I think that might be new. Pulse grenade. That's definitely new. Just happens to look a bit like a scepter. Plasma ordnance. That looks more like a thing that you fire rather than a thing that you throw, but anyway. Skeeto spit. Oh, that sounds lovely. Standard stim packs and frag mines. And mines are all standard. Syringe ammo. I wonder if they've done anything different with the syringe. Notoriously one of the weakest weapons in Fallout 4. I think some of these must be new. I mean, Radshrew Venom syringe. I'm sure somebody out there somewhere is already plotting their, you know, can I beat Fallout London with only the syringer? Some traps, utility, cutting fluid, okay. Alright, alright. Some definitely new things there. Brain fungus, we'll have that. Let's see if there's anything on this side. Clarity Classic Blood Pack. Can I wear the surgical gloves, actually? The surgical mask. It does actually, yeah. Well, you never know. You don't want to catch any nasty things. Energy cell, battery cell. Some kind of ammo, I presume. Mr. Handy fuel. Do wonder if we'll run into some Mr. Handys. Ah, another stim pack. Excellent. I should probably favourite the stim pack. Let's put that there. And what is that? Used oil can, rat poison. Alright, I presume we go through this hole in the wall. Just take the lab coat. I just like stripping the corpses naked, okay? It's not weird if we don't make it weird. So apparently that's not a door we can get into. Oh!
Where are you going?
Hello.
I doubt you'll make it far, someone such as yourself. You were more useful as a lab rat.
Okay.
But alas, it seems I'm not long for this world. It's a shame, really. There was so much I wanted to do.
So is this the mysterious
Off you
Mr.
go,
Smythe?
then. Be seeing you.
Maybe? Who knows? Nuka-Cola bottle. May not be very useful. Oh, teapot. Well, you have to. This is Britain. We have to have a teapot. Absolutely have to have the teapot. I guess we'll take the aluminium canister as well. That looks awfully familiar. It says something's on, but I can't actually. Is that? Is it like vols on? Values on? Something like that? I can't quite read that. Values on would sort of make sense as a play on, you know, the other thing. Poor Percy, I can hear him yowling away in the background. Let me out! Let me out! How deep underground are we? This is, you know, quite the elevator ride, unless it's just, it's having to load a lot of stuff. Because they do that. They do use elevators. Okay, okay. Yeah, that looks appropriately British. Yeah, it could just be a slow elevator. Petrol canister, nice. London, so that's a door to the outside, but it's chained. That's presumably the lift they came up on the other side. Aha! Apparently we never got past using those helmets. Oh? It's taking control away from me for a second.
You are quite the wayfarer,
Oh.
aren't you? Escaping all that hubbub. With all you've been through, I'm impressed. It seems I neglected to introduce myself. Very unprofessional of me. I'm Mr. Smite. And you? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. Now, I'm sure you have many questions, and perhaps someday I'll answer them. But for now, wayfarer, let's not stand on parade. Since I'm all for giving one a sporting chance, I've unlocked the doors. Go. Stay safe, and remember, mind the gap.
Okay. So we now can presumably go outside. You're saying I should check out this area first. Okay. So is that now... No, that still says chained. Must be another door then. Phone boxes! I mean, they could not have the classic British red telephone box, but still. I love it. Okay, some different branded barrels. The classic radioactive barrels, although that one apparently is not radioactive. Okay, there's sort of more of a almost 70s vibe going on with the posters and whatnot. I think they'll probably cast quite a wide net in terms of when they're taking their aesthetics from. Really am just checking out all the things. The sneering imperialist. Nice. Okay. Oh, we can actually sneak in here. We find some outfits. Half pint glass. Iron. So this is just... This is a very odd store. XYZ cleaner. Presumably has some useful stuff in it. Yes, derby hat. Bowler hat. Summer hat. We must have a selection of hats. Top hat. This is the very most important thing. For this being Fallout, we can't just pop into a changing room and look in a mirror. Right, what hat? This is obviously the most important choice we're going to make in this entire game. Is what hat do we want to wear? So we've got a classic bowler hat. Which is not bad. I think that's just the same base bowler hat. Have the derby hat. Got the formal hat, which is more like a trilby kind of hat. No, that's not a trilby. That's don't know what you call it. Can't remember. Like a trilby, but not. The summer hat. Fedora? Fedora might be the word. And then the top hat. I mean, I think it might have to be the top hat, you guys. Also, I've just noticed we literally have like a clip on the belt for the nice, okay. Yep, top hat's going to be. Apparently we have an equivalent of the Pulowski shelters, which is nice. But it doesn't have the little cheerful jingle. Right, so we've got pre-war rations. They definitely look safe to eat. Mouldy food. I do wonder if it's... Oh, is that going junk? Yes. Pre-war rations are junk, not food. Probably sensible. Glass, bones, steel and fertilizer. Okay. Expired cigarette pack. Victoria cigarettes. Alright, this is obviously some kind of... large public lobby type thing with like small shops, little coffee shop, that kind of thing. Photon brew. It glows. That means it's healthy, right? It's got that healthy glow to it. $400 hit points and obviously some rads. The glass texture's a bit wonky on that. Doesn't quite look right. The label's just sort of floating on it. How do you not recognise the place? I mean, if it's a tower in London, there's not that many choices of famous ones, so is it going to be the Shard, the Gherkin, Canary Wharf? Those are the only three I can think of off the top of my head, but there's going to be others. Oh, it's the Shard, okay. Cigarettes. Oh, it literally says Shard Concierge Terminal, okay. Ooh, a football. Take heed, Americans. This is what a football really looks like. Fesco. Okay then. Some very familiar branding there. So if you didn't know, it immediately tells you. Throw the peasants out. I'm getting shades of Tenpenny Tower here. Please remember that individuals of lower standards or class are not permitted entry into the building under any circumstances. Okay. Don't let the mice in. Keep the access points to the shard locked tighter than a jar of Warmite. See what you did there. And report any suspicious characters, human or mice, pronto. Okay. I presume those are all pre-war entries. Ah, okay, we have a different teapot. Why is the teapot on a saucer? Or has that called it a tea plate? I don't know. Flip lighter. Can we ding the bell? Yes. Very important that we be able to ding the bell. Okay, so we had that doorway over there. We've got access to London Bridge Station, apparently. Guess that's how we get out. Quite happy to just poke around a bit more. I mean, the mod is literally free, so, you know, all you need is copy of well, you need Fallout 4 and all the DLC. Go to the top floor. So does this go in this lift? I was just seeing if there was anything else. Just relax, relax. I'm going. I mean, I'm sure Bethesda's rubbing their hands that you know, there are people who are going to be buying the game that haven't bought the game before, and I'm sure there are people that already own Fallout 4 somewhere else and decided they're just going to buy it on GOG. Save the game. Okay, yes, actually it's been a little bit since we quick saved. Oh, that's a full-size rad shrew. That's not messing about. Okay, we can now... Nice, there we go. Rad shrew meat. Right, we're probably going to want to... Oh, we are losing health. Right, let's use the blood pack. We're taking some kind of poison damage. Right, because we use something that's not on the very strict list of... Or maybe that just counts as a... Stimpaks, Radex, Radaway. Strength and endurance, so it's just strength and endurance it might be having an effect on. It doesn't necessarily say. Oh, well, actually. Okay, I mean, I suppose, yeah, it kind of makes sense if you have just the base game on Steam, and then you've got the option to get the Game of the Year edition. Oh, they've changed the radial wheel. Nice, okay. Naughty little rad shrews. Making me use all my healing. Oh, wait, no, I want to drop it. Oh, there we go. That's how I drop it. Of course, you could, you know, if you run out of space, you can just have a rad shrew buddy that you just stuff everything inside the corpse somehow and carry that along with you. Or a head, that works. Okay. Kale locks. Nice, okay. A little bit further this way. This is always much easier on the controller. Oh, that spark effect is a little not working correctly. Note. Do it. Okay. Well, somebody was gonna do it and then they didn't do it. They got interrupted. Let me help you with that. There you go. Wish fulfilled after all these years. I guess you're just not allowed to go in any of these. Oh, you are too... Okay. And they really have gone down the kind of New Vegas route of, like, skill check. So we could potentially get in that door if we had a high enough strength, but we don't. And these other rooms we just can't get in. Okay. That is kind of neat to know. So some doors you just can't. Anyway, Todd Howard's, you know, we used to joke about him doing yet another release of Skyrim, but, you know, this mod team has made everyone buy an extra copy of Fallout, potentially. Fallout 4. Oh, cooking station. You do have the option, I mean... This is very explicitly a mystery meat pie. Nice. Human meat! It's not really a mystery at that point, but... yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, you have the option. You can go and donate to the project, but it very explicitly is not a please pay us now that we've made this, because Bethesda would have issues with that. So we can make a ground radshrew. Just like radshrew. I don't know. Roasted radshrew mince or something. So quite a lot of new recipes there. Okay, you actually get a little bit of health back from the brain fungus, but I'm sure that'll be something you can use as a health thing. Cigarettes give you XP gain. Okay. Which is obviously, you know, that's true in real life as well. Smoke all the cigarettes. No, don't do that. So this will give us 20 hit points and a bit of radiation. Okay, you get almost as much hit points from the raw meat, but you get also a lot more radiation, so there is kind of a trade-off there. So for 3 rad shrew meat, you would get 30 rads, or 30 radiation, and that could obviously be bad news. But you also get a lot more health out of it. Purified water. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be... oh, that's nice. That was a lot of health restored. I'm sure there will be a lot of fixes over... I'm sure over, like, literally the coming years. But just getting it out the door and released is such a huge achievement by itself. Right, grenades. I don't really remember how to use grenades. I never really used them in the base game very much. But it's our first weapon that isn't just our Codfather? What's Codfather? Some kind of fish oil product with a rather punny name, apparently. Yes, I'm kind of not surprised. There's going to be more people playing it, you know, sort of putting in more playing time hours than they could have ever hoped to match with playtesting. So, yeah, I don't doubt that the horde of players now playing it will uncover a lot more stuff than they might have managed with playtesting. Okay, so we know that's the exit up there, but we've also got the... I really am just exploring this as much as possible. Got these escalator sections, but there's nothing up there apparently. Unless you can hop up here and find something. If it was Bethesda, they'd definitely put like a duffel bag or something up here, because they do like to do that. Oh, poor Percy. Yeah, you guys really can't hear it, I hope, but he's just doing the most heart-wrenching meow, 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 meow. Because here's the poor baby. Ooh, military ammo bag, nice. That'll have a little bit, a very little bit of ammo. That'll have like ballistic fibre or whatever it's called in it. Crutch. Is that a weapon? Can I use that as a weapon? No, only the frag grenade. Ah, I'm a little bit sad. You absolutely could like stick razor blades on the end of a crutch and whack somebody with it, but not in this game apparently. You can hear him. Oh, poor Percy. I never feed him, you know, and the beatings are just constant. He's such a hard done to cat. I would get up and let him out, but that would mean moving Sam off my lap. And there is a kind of hierarchy of priorities here. As the old saying goes, a cat on the lap is worth 2 in the bathroom. Or 1 in the bathroom. Yep, that's definitely a real saying. Yeah, I'm getting a very 70s vibe from these posters. Okay, so... interesting. Or what that's trying to tell us about world building. Oh, hello! Little rad shrews. So they do go down with 2 punches. But man, we need some kind of ranged weapon. Oh, we'll take the meat though. Oh! That's a bit gruesome and a bit more recent. Right, is this a way out? Beer bottle. Can we hop the barrier? No, they specifically have put a cable up there to stop you just hopping the barrier. Walking cane. Is that a weapon? That's a weapon. A high bowler. We're just... This is the real purpose of this game. Collecting hats. Ouch. Right, them rad shrews. A little bit nasty. Oh, it's like a... Smoke squares now permanent. Okay. I need health. Can't imagine trying to do this on... I don't know if this has been balanced for survival mode at all, but I can't begin to imagine trying to do this on survival mode. Oh! What? Oh. You sneaky little bugger. Camera really wigging out there. Oh, I desperately need to take something. Oh, that would be such overkill. Nope. Snuck up on me. Right, we know what's down that way. And the old one too. That kind of poison after effect they have, that's very nasty. Right, I can't even remember which way I went. It's that way. Oh, Stimpack, right. I probably should have been checking the other areas as well before I went to the exit. I should also probably be sneaking around the place. Maybe turning off my torch. Which obviously is going to help you guys seeing tremendously. Poor Percy. He can keep it up for a real long time as well, I tell you. It's just this kind of mournful, plaintive meow, 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 meow. Breaks your heart, it really does. Right, we know now we can get a weapon here. And very importantly, a hat. Whoa. Whack whack. Oh, that was sneak attack damage as well. Nice. Okay, right. Sneaky is the way to go. So at the moment we really don't have a lot of damage resistance. We have no armor. Scissors. No, that's not much use, but never mind. A Jimmy hat! Well, I'm not going to explain what that is. Novice safe? Right, okay. Oh, no, broke one. There we go. Oh, nice. Pre-war money, right away, shotgun shell. Yeah, they're really stingy with the ammo, so it does absolutely making me believe you when you say the guns are kind of rare. It's not a choice that games often make, but it can be interesting when they do. I mean, oh god, what are they called? Dead something. I'm gonna have to look this up. This is bugging me. Also, excuse the black screen, because anytime you tab out, it kind of freezes the game. Dying Light, there we go. Dying Light was very heavy on melee combat. It did have guns, but firing guns attracted zombies. So you really had to just have so many melee weapons to hand, because obviously weapon degradation was a big thing as well. So it was super important to just have all of the melee weapons, and to be able to, you weren't trying to sneak that often. It was more about not drawing in more zombies than were in the immediate area. Some dirty water. Lots of bottles, some of which do have new textures, which is nice. Hey, Mr. Guitarist. This is just mostly beer bottles. If this was survival mode, this would be an absolute treasure trove. Things to put water in. Though it has always slightly irked me with the Fallout 4 survival mode that you can find a bottle and put water in it, but it's then like the bottle just sort of disappears when you drink the water. Where has it gone? Oh, that's the wrong button. Nope, that button. There we go. So yeah, I never have really, like, I know some people insist it's the way to play, whoa, Fallout 4, but honestly, I don't know, I would have to mod survival mode before I would want to play it properly in Fallout 4. Too many little irksome things. A cake, there's just a cake. Okay, I mean, even after 200 years, nobody wants to eat the marzipan, apparently. Pink wafers. Can't imagine they'll give a lot of health back. Teddy bear. You know what? I'm going to take one just as an emotional support teddy bear. Because you never know when you might need a teddy bear to clutch. Cherry pig whales. Nice. Okay. Right, there was another ticket there. Ticket machine reader. I wonder if you can find an Oyster card at some point. Was there anything else along here? I don't think so. Right, we're going through the ticket machine. Or through the card reader, rather. One of which is thankfully still working after all these years. This will. Oh, they can burst out of piles of places, apparently. Okay, the big moment is coming. Okay, that's nice. Train network maps. Probably just paper, broad newspaper. Tea bag. That could be my emotional support tea bag. I can just suck on it when... here's a clip to take out of context. I can just suck on it, you know, to relieve stress. If things get worrying, I can just suck on it. And I'll be fine. Yes. Indeed. Unlockable door. And if there's nothing particularly good inside, it's always nice to get a little bit of extra XP. It occurs to me, I haven't even looked at the perk tree yet. Okay, just some more tickets. I have no idea if it's worth picking those up, but at least they're useful for getting into some areas. And by some areas, I specifically mean train stations. It's a pity I can't pick up any of these helmets. It always irked me when you see the skeletons in Fallout 4 with the army helmets, and you can't pick up the helmets. It's like, I can clearly see the helmet, why won't you let me have the helmet? And this game does the exact same thing! Right. Okay, so this is going outside, and it's either going to crash or it's going to be fine. Okay, fingers crossed. I really hope it's fine. I mean, most of my system is fairly up to date. I do have a good graphics card. Plenty of RAM. It's now all on an SSD. But that might not at all matter. Okay. We are merging out into the open world. Nice. Out of service. Yes, I'm not surprised. Get on the train. Okay. Quick save. There's literally a channel for this crash. Okay, so this, presumably, is it the train moving? I imagine that required some wizardry. The only instance of a moving anything I can think of is Nuka World, the monorail thing that takes you to Nuka World. Oh, a Discord channel, okay. Yeah, considering it was saying, you know, this isn't working, it apparently is working. Yeah, the intro screen. Kind of. I'm not going to recognise half the landmarks. I mean, the really famous ones, like this is obviously Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus, St Paul's, I will recognise, but I've been through London, and I say through rather than to, once in my life. Well, technically twice. Because I had to get a connection in London for going to the South Coast one time, and then, you know, make the same connection on the way back. So it's my one and only experience of going through to London is those connections. And it was literally get off a train, go from train to tube station, get on tube, get off tube at another train station, and then depart for the South Coast. Oh, we've crashed. You did warn me. You did warn me. Do we just keep trying? Oh dear, okay. Well, we have fallen victim to the known crash. You need to troubleshoot it a lot. Okay. We'll give it one more go, and if it's not working, I might just call the stream there and go and do troubleshooting. Because I don't think anybody wants me to... I don't think anyone desperately... Like, I've already spent a whole hour of this stream just, like, moving files around. I don't want to waste people's time even more trying to troubleshoot a crash. So yeah, if it doesn't work, then... yeah, we'll have to join the I'll have to join the Discord and go and figure out what's happening. But for anyone that's missed any of this, I will put it up on YouTube. I've been local recording as well, so you'll get it in glorious 1080p rather than just the 720 low bit rate that I can manage to Twitch. Okay, second time lucky. Let's see if it works. No idea. If it, yeah, I suspect if it does just crash again, which seems likely, then that will be the stream. It's a nice view though. Like, considering it's the size of the Fallout 4 map and it's just entirely an urban environment. Well, I assume so. There might be some park space, like a bit of Hyde Park or something. I don't know my geography of London well enough. But, yeah. There's going to be a lot of stuff packed in there. Lots of exploring. So fingers crossed. But I don't think I'm hopeful. That's going to be one of the big termini, right? I don't know my London train stations enough to know, oh yeah, that's St Pancras, or that's Euston, or somebody in the chat can tell me, maybe. First boss of the game is the crash screen. Nope. Okay. I guess we're calling the stream there then. Alas, alack, but we've still had about an hour and a half-ish of me poking around that first area. So, yeah, I'll do some editing and this will go up on YouTube. And you can watch any bits you may have missed. So, yeah, I'll definitely be streaming this again. It's a good excuse to get back into streaming. So, hopefully, you've all enjoyed this. Thank you for the couple of follows there as well. Mr. Don is pleased and Caldeca. Yeah, we'll be returning to this and hopefully I will have fixed things. Hopefully. Yeah, game crash, Shiva. Apparently that is the first boss of the game. So yeah, I'm going to have to hop on the Discord, go on the specific channel just for that crash and go from there, see if I can figure things out. All right, well, yeah, I'm going to sign off then. So I will see you guys later. You can always check out my YouTube if you haven't before already. And yeah, have a good one.